All right, everyone, welcome to tonight's Friday Night Forex and Chill. It is Friday, April the 5th, 2019. I thank you for being here. I see we have people from all over the world here, Trinidad, Nigeria, Jamaica, the UK. We have Jamie from the Middle East on tonight, people all over America. One of the first things I would like to tell you is that Stevenson Lindor will be here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Pembroke, North Carolina next week. This is open to the public. He will be teaching and presenting on Forex. And if those of you who've ever seen him live, you know that you do not want to miss this. Again, it's open to the public. If you are a professional trader, we are asking for a small entry fee to help cover the facilities and to help accommodate Mr. Lindor. And one more thing, coming in June, we do have a US 30 boot camp. This is also open to anyone who would like to enroll. We will be teaching market structure. I'll be teaching market structure that can be applied to any indices, any of the indexes like US 30, German 30, and we will be trading live. So we're calling it a paid vacation. So come with your account funded. We will be trading straight live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Everything you learn, you can take home with you and apply it to anything that you trade. Cam, anyone who knows Cam is a 7-figure trade. Kills US 30. Dr. K is an IML educator and a 7-figure earner. And you are all invited to that as well. So first up, I want to bring Mr. Clint Millien. Mr. Clint Millien is a great friend, a great mentor, a great educator. He's going to take control of tonight's session. We're giving him the floor. He has no time limit. He's going to teach the way he wants to teach. And he has a group that you can be invited to if you want to join, and we will drop those links. And I ask that you give him his undivided attention because he's a very successful trader. He has a strong following. And for him to give up his Friday night to come on here and hang out with us, I just like to give a big shout out to him and a shout out also to his wife. So with that said, please welcome Mr. Clint Millien. I'll let him take control and tell you more about himself. And Clint, the floor is yours. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Hello. What's going on, everybody?
What's good? What's good?
What's everybody doing, man?
Pretty good.
What's happening?
Good. We blessed. We good.
What's up, big bro?
I hear a lot of familiar voices I hear. What's up?
Yeah. Hey.
So none of y'all going to the club tonight? Nothing? Everybody here?
Where's the club?
What a club no more.
Yeah, in the club.
Get this money, G.
Trying to get this paper, Clint.
This is our club.
None of y'all girls have some new wigs y'all want to showcase to the world? No?
You know you too much. Stop it.
No? Fellas, y'all ain't got no new sneakers y'all want to show to the world?
Hey, chill, Clint.
Gonna come off. There's gonna be 2 people tonight, man. Okay, everybody here ready to learn? That's good. That's beautiful. Well, is there anybody that does not know me? How about let's start with that? Does everybody pretty much know me, or not? Does anybody not know me? No?
I don't.
You don't know me?
I don't.
Man. That means.
Who are you?
That means
I'm Crystal. Do you know me?
That means Gigi. You know what that means? There's still a lot of more work I need to put in, man.
There you go.
Yeah, hey, time to grow the group, man. Time to grow the group.
Some more work I need to put in, man. That I don't know about you guys, but me, I get super excited when I introduce myself or my name is said, and then somebody in group said, "Who are you?" Make sense? That just gives me another opportunity to impact somebody's new life. Like, that's what I basically live for. That's what I basically strive for. So the people that do know me, they know I pour my heart and soul into people so they can achieve greatness, basically, you know, like me and stuff like that, okay? So for the people that don't know me, let me just give you a little bit about myself. I'm just a normal kid. I still consider myself a kid. Just a normal kid out of Brooklyn. I got introduced to Forex about 2017, December. But when I first joined then, I wasn't truly focused on the skill set itself. I was dependent on other people feeding me. Anybody here is like professional signal takers? No, nobody? Nobody here? Okay. Nobody here was ever a professional signal taker?
I'm a recovering professional signal taker.
Okay, guys, remember, man, you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself, man. You could be very transparent. I can't judge, right? So I was a professional signal taker at first. And then what had happened to me was very simple, man. One of my good friends I was following, getting his signals, everything like that. He made about 10, 15K one London session, right? And then he basically disappeared for the whole month. So now when he disappeared for the whole month, I just, kept going, waking up the usual time because I got a routine now. And I'm like, okay, how can I repeat what I've been doing following this young man? And trust me, it was not easy at all. I didn't know what I was looking at. Candles is jumping up and down. I'm like, okay, I need to get in now. Get in. I'll be in drawdown. Oh no, I need closes. I'm doing this wrong. Make sense? Anybody ever got that fidgety before in the Forex market?
Yeah, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Remember, the Lord is watching. Tell the truth.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah, so that basically was happening to me. Then I look myself in the mirror and I tell myself I would never, ever, ever put myself in position again when I have to depend on the next person to feed my family. Make sense? So once that happened, I've made a commitment. A lot of you guys must know my personal mentor, Stevenson Lindor. I basically reached out to him. I'm like, yo, I'm hungry, bro. What can you do for me? I've been following you for a while, but I don't understand nothing you're talking about. All right? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, so then I reached out to him. He said, listen, bro, I got you. This is what I need from you. Obviously, he told me what he told me. Then I did what I had to do to basically be able to lock arms with him. And then I took it serious, man. Then from there, I locked myself in a room, basically, committed hours upon hours. I basically put 5 years worth of work into 6 months. So I was at the age of 29, I was able to not only retire myself, but I was able to accomplish one of my biggest goals that I had was be able to walk in and tell my mom, listen, Mom, I need you to call whoever you work for and tell them you would never, ever, ever, ever work for them again. Does anybody here have anybody that they want to retire?
Yes.
A few people, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If you don't want to retire somebody, you're doing this for the wrong reasons because you always got to find a reason deeper than you and money to do anything. Does that make sense to everybody?
It does.
Yes.
Who here believe money motivates people?
Most certainly.
Money
does?
talks and I listen.
Listen, I'm here to tell you personally that it does not. Reason why I say that is, I was at work one day and in 2 hours I had my first $1,000 day. I made $1,500. I showed all my coworkers, not once said, how did you do that from your phone? What can I do to learn what you're doing? I'm pretty sure you guys probably have a different mindset. If I showed you I made $1,500 in 2 hours, pretty sure a lot of you guys are like, hey man, what do you do? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
But money does not motivate people. It sounds good, right? Anybody here wants to be a 5-figure investor? Nobody wants to be a 5-figure investor?
Yeah.
No.
I'm thinking 7.
So that means everybody here got at least 5 figures in their account then?
No, I got to start there first.
Okay, so does anybody here want to be a 5-figure investor?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Does anybody here want to be a 6-figure investor?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You want to be a 7?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
8? Right?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of you guys want to hit those, those milestones in your investing careers. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
But in order for you to get there, you got to find a reason deeper than you to get there, to motivate you on a, everyday basis, right? Because what if I told you guys for the next year, I want you to put in 12 hours on the charts. Don't miss one day for a year straight. And then at the end of the year, I got $1 million waiting for you. Who would do it?
I would.
Definitely.
Good, right? A
I
lot of people
would for sure.
I'm already doing that. Good. Would you miss? But you can't miss a day, no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm there, bro.
Right? A lot of people say, yeah. Somebody was very honest with me when I asked him that question and said, listen, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't do it. Make sense? Money sounds good, but the work you have to put in to get the money is a whole different level. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right. So listen, man, everybody that knows me know I'm very good on mindset, but I'm gonna kill y'all with mindset later on. Let's get into y'all came here for charts or y'all came here to hear me blah 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 all day?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both? All right, all right.
Charts.
Let's get these charts going. Let me share my screen. Everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody see my screen. Okay. Gigi, can you do me a favor? You know I never check the chat box. Can you just, control that and just communicate with me if I miss anything? Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's delete this. Okay, guys. So, who's here been following me for a while?
I have.
I have Clint.
Who said? Who's the first three? Who's the first three people to say I?
You know.
Mahogany.
You know
Son.
Brandon.
Huh? Brandon.
Mahogany.
Brandon.
From the sun.
You know.
Mahogany. Never mind. I already know what pay you want me to go over. So I'll go over it right now. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm already on it. All right.
Good job. Good
Now,
job.
Brandon, you just tell me a pay you want me to cover, bro. And then who was the third person that said I?
Shaheed.
Aye.
Who's I? Who's I? Say your name.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, what's up, brother? What pay you want me to cover for you today?
GN.
GN? Okay, so we're going to go over UCAD. Brandon, what we going to go over?
Let's do EU.
EU. And then, Jonathan, we're going to go over GN. Yes?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go over these three pairs. Okay, so for the new people, take your pens out, paper out, notebook, whatever you need. Don't do it in your phone. Actually write it out on a piece of paper that you can hold, cherish to your heart, okay? So guys, I am a swing trader, so I don't really have like a strategy, right? A lot of people out there say, oh, I got a strategy, blah, blah, blah. Me, I also have a style of trading. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes? No?
Yep.
Maybe?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, no. I got to talk to me so I know y'all understand
I
it.
think some people get it, some people don't yet.
Okay. For the people that don't get it, do you understand the difference between a strategy and a style?
No, I don't understand the difference.
Okay. So, a strategy is basically somebody that will go. Matter of fact, one of my good friends, he has a strategy where it's basically a teacup. Let's see if I can find a teacup in the market. Oh, I see one right here. Okay. So, boom. So basically, whenever he sees this right here, everybody sees this U right here. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Every time he sees this U right here, he'll sell this off for 20 pips. Does that make sense to everybody? That's more so a strategy.
Yes.
Make sense? He sees because it's a teacup strategy. Very successful at it. He'll see this and just go for 20 pips. Make sense? That's a strategy. Or whenever, for the indicator users out there, whenever this happened to my indicator, that's when I would do this and only this. Or whenever my grandmother come home and start boiling tea in the kettle, that's when I'll make my money. Does that make sense? That's like a strategy. But with me, I have a style of trading. So with me, I have like a foundation, And with my foundation, if you wanted to apply a strategy to it, you can. But my foundation basically overrules everything. Does that make sense? Because I trade strictly based off market structure. Does everybody understand that? Because if you don't understand the structure of the market, you're not really going to understand what the market is going to do. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Best lesson I ever learned.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's get into this picture, right? So my style is swing trading. Swing trading is basically I like to get into the market and hold it for a while, hold it for big moves. If it's 10 pips, 15 pips, that's not really my thing. Make sense? I don't invest my money. Does anybody know here that we are investors in the market?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
I'm an investor.
Yes.
Trading
Yes,
is
indeed.
trading is just a skill set we're trying to acquire. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Right? So you go in,
We understand.
right? You go in, you put your capital into your broker, whatever broker you choose. Let's say you choose $1,000, you see your opportunity, you'll risk a percentage of your capital. Well, some people risk 100% of the capital every time, but that's a story for a different time, right? You risk a small percent of your capital and hopes to get what? A ROI on your money. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, sir.
So because of that, that makes you what? An investor. Right? So with me,
Yes.
I'm very, very, very limited on what I invest my money into. Does that make sense? So basically, I'm not going to put my money at risk for a small move. I'll put my money at risk for 100 pips or better. Think about real estate, right? You could have 100 grand sitting in the bank waiting to invest into real estate property. Do you invest into the first house that come up?
Not even. No.
Not at all, right?
No.
It may take you it may take you 6 months before you even think about investing, dumping your money into a property because you're doing a lot of background check on it. You probably drove by the property 100 times. You got a lot of work done in it by basically getting somebody to come pre-appraising and all that good stuff, right? Am I speaking gibberish to people? Do y'all understand stuff like that?
That makes sense.
I understand.
I understand it.
I understand.
Makes a lot of sense, right?
Understand.
Makes a lot of sense, right, guys?
Yes,
So
sir.
why is it that when we come to Forex, we don't have the same mentality, right? Where you guys are so quick to enter, right? Put your money at risk for just any move. Am I lying or I got the wrong crowd?
100%.
No, you're not lying.
Risk management all the way.
There's somebody in the crowd that does that, right?
You preaching to the
Not
choir.
lying, 'cause I'll be right in there.
Okay. So yeah, guys. So basically, you got to be, you know, who said it the best? Warren Buffett, right? Think about anybody here watch baseball or at least know the concept of baseball. Nobody knows the concept of baseball. This will be a horrible analogy if people don't understand.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
say
sir.
we do. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Everybody knows the concept of baseball, right? So you have a pitcher versus a batter, right? And then you're the batter. Are you just swinging at every old pitch?
No.
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 No, right? But you know what's crazy about baseball? Eventually, even if you don't swing, what can happen to you?
Drake.
You can strike out,
Mm-hmm.
and you lost your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But in investing, the beautiful thing is, you never have to swing it. You'll never strike out.
Hey, that's
You could actually wait for your home run. You know that perfect pitch, to go for your home run.
mm-hmm.
Is that understood, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So have that same mentality. So that's the mentality I have, right? I don't like if I'm going to put my money at risk, because we all know there's risk in trading, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna at least put it on something that's worth
The risk.
the move. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why, me personally, I don't chase, 10 pips, 20 pips. Now, if I'm chasing 100 pips and I want to cash out at 30 or something pips, that's something different. But my goal is not going in and say, I'm going to get this 10, 20 pip move. Do you see the difference? right? So I'm going to show you guys how to put yourself in position to look for bigger moves. But if it's like a 400, 500 pip move, right, you can take whatever you want out the market. Everybody understands that? Okay, so now how do we put ourselves in position to get big moves, right? So the three most important time frames when it comes to my style of trading especially is the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. Everybody write that down, especially my new people, okay? Get ready, oh, I hear paper. I love that sound, man.
That's me.
Is money that loud? Is money that loud? Right? The monthly, the weekly, the daily. Okay, guys? And the reason why that is the most important time frame because it shows you the overall picture of the market. Okay? Think about the Forex market like a big storybook. All right? Where the monthly is the whole story and literally the 1 minute chart is equivalent to one word in the book. Can you tell a whole story by reading one word in a book?
No.
Not at all, right? I mean, unless you have like a crazy spouse that see the word babe in your phone as a text, that could turn into something, right, people?
That's a fact.
Right? Fellas, this is your time to defend yourself, right?
Yeah. Because I follow you.
Right? Unless you got one of those, that's a whole story within itself. That one word can mean something crazy, right? When the but the Forex market doesn't necessarily work like that, right? So our job as investors is very simple. I'm going to be putting the word investing. I'm going to say it a lot so I could drain into your guys' minds that what are you in these markets, okay? Our job as investors is simple. Bot send price and react to it. Okay? So what is our job as investors?
Box and price.
Back. Box and react.
Bots and react. Yes?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So we could come here, right? My two tools that I love to use the bots and price is a trend line and a horizontal ray. Trend line, I like to showcase my trend and mark up the structure. With my horizontal ray, I like to showcase price action. Does anybody know the difference between the two of market structure and price action?
Yes.
Explain it. Explain it.
Explain it. Break it down.
Explain. Okay, so market structure is very, very simple. It's basically where you're at in the market. Does that make sense? Where you're at. Boom. Because I always explain stuff. It's simple. When I teach, I want somebody to go, wait, that's it? That means I did my job. Make sense? I don't like to overcomplicate trading. Okay? Because it's complicated enough already. So I try to simplify as best as possible. Market structure is basically where you're at. Price action is basically how the market react to certain points in the market or to that structure. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Could you repeat it, please?
Okay. So market structure is basically where you at in the market. Okay. Well, price action is basically how the market actually reacts to the structure to that point of the market. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna come here. What is our job as investors?
Box and price.
React.
Market.
Bots and price and what?
React.
React to it, right?
Price and react.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So look, guys, why did Clint only focus on this little area right here? The reason and why, because as you can see, the market haven't been above here in about 3 years. The market haven't been below here since about 4 years. 3 years, 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. Does that make sense? I don't care what happened over here when Jesus was born and the Virgin Mary was giving birth. That's not going to help me make money today. I'm a true believer in trading what's in front of you. Does that make sense?
It does. Mm-hmm.
right? So all my focus is going to be in this area, okay? And you got to remember, every line that you draw is telling yourself a story. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Every line that you draw is telling yourself a story. So what story did Clint tell himself by drawing these two lines? Very simple. When price touched this green line, what happened to the market?
Rejected.
Sold off.
Yeah.
Sold off. When price touched this green line down here, what happened to the market?
It bought up.
It bought up, right? So if the price were ever to come up here, what would my first reaction be?
Sell.
Yeah.
Look for the sell, right? If price were to come here, what would be my first reaction?
Bye.
Bye.
Buy.
Bye.
Does that make sense? See how simple that is?
Yeah.
Is that simple?
A little too simple, yeah.
A little too simple. Okay, you want the PhD version?
No, I keep it simple, player.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you, man.
No algebraic equations.
If you want the, So guys, I've seen this across the world, right? Do not do this.
Don't talk about me like that.
I know we are.
Somebody looking through those Venetian blinds.
I know we are here to box in price, okay? But this is putting price in prison. So let me tell y'all a little story, right? And y'all can lie if y'all want. I know this for a fact because even I did this, okay? You hear a lot of noise happening in front of your house, okay? Or wherever it's at in your house. Oh, no, doop, doop, doop. A few curses get thrown out there. Then, we nosy. Oh, what's going on out there, right? So we got our blinds. So what we do, we peek through the blinds. Yes?
Peekaboo.
Right? Guys, do not put price behind the blinds. Because when you're peeking through the blinds, can you tell the whole story?
Mm-mm.
Do you see the whole picture?
Mm-mm.
Don't know which picture to follow.
Not at all, right? So when you're peeking through the blinds, you start making up stories in your head. Oh, whoa, see about the, see about the, make sense? You don't want to do that in the forex market because that could cost you a lot of money. Does that make sense?
It does.
Right? So let's break this down. Let me delete all that mess. Sorry, guys. So if you do that, I'm telling you now, don't do that again, okay? So come here, boom. Price is, oh, sorry, I took my lock off. Now price is nice and locked in, okay? Now we do top-down analysis. I'm gonna repeat that again. The type of analysis that we do, yes, technical, but the proper name is top-down analysis. Where we start from the highest time frame, work our way down to the smallest. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go to our weekly time frame. Okay. Boom. So now I'm here looking at my weekly. I got my bottom out. I got my top out, right? And then I clearly see that we are on a uptrend. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm not going to grab it from. I'm not going to grab it from point A. Instead, I'm gonna grab it from point B and showcase this uptrend right here. Everybody see this?
Yes.
How come you didn't grab it from point A, Clint?
I like to get as close to price as possible. And as long as you got 2 touches to your trend line is valid. So if I did this on another time frame, I would still need to draw another trend line again.
Mm-hmm.
Is that understood across the board?
Yes.
Okay. So let me do this here. So how many touches validates my trend line?
3.
2 touches.
How many touches validates your trend line?
3 confirmed.
2 touches validates your trend line. 3 touches confirms the trend. 3 or more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How many touches do we have here?
3.
So that means we are definitely on a what?
Uptrend.
Uptrend, right? Yes?
Yeah.
I can also come here, right? And watch in price like this as well. And we could clearly see that price been ranging inside of a channel. Everybody see that?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So one thing I would like to say, let me bring this to everybody's attention. Impulse, correction, continuation, impulse, correction, continuation. A lot of people looking. What the hell am I looking at, Clint? These are the 3 behaviors of the market. Okay? For the love of Gigi, I'm going to break down those 3 behaviors to the exact science. Are y'all ready to take these notes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we have our impulse, correct? The
Mhm.
job of the impulse is to tell us where the market would like to go. I'm going to repeat that again. The job of the impulse is to tell us where the market would like to go. Secondly, when an impulsive move happens, we do not get a pattern. When the impulsive move happens, we do not get a pattern. Number 1 rule when the impulse is happening is do not trade against the impulse. Number 1 rule when the impulse is happening is do not trade against the impulse. Ooh, somebody writing on the desk. Good job. Good job. I love note takers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what causes an impulse? Simple. That's when the big money players come into town. Anybody know who the big money players in the market is?
Thanks.
Okay.
Central banks, corporations.
Wow. No love. I thought
People
y'all
go
was
Citibank.
Clint.
That's when Clint throws them triple standards on there.
Yeah, that's when Clint come in.
y'all saying y'all trying to say I can't move the markets? Watch
My money ain't long enough yet. My money ain't long enough.
Let me put in a trade right now. Oh, nah, the market is closed. I'll show you guys on Monday. That I can move the market, okay? Right? So now, the next step is we get a correction, okay? The job of the correction is to confirm the impulsive move. The job of the correction is to confirm the impulsive move, okay? When a correction happens, we will get a pattern. When a correction happens, we will get a pattern. Okay? Oh, let me just draw that there just to show off real fast. Sorry, guys. Right? And depending on the pattern that we get, we will get our continuation. Okay? Here comes the famous question. Where do I put my stop loss? Okay? If you were to enter at the bottom of the pattern, your stop loss go below the impulse.
Oh.
Okay?
Awesome.
I'm only doing this for the love of Gigi. I usually save this for the private people. Okay? So everybody better shout Gigi out and thank her for this.
Thanks, Gigi.
Thanks, Mama Gigi.
Thank you, Gigi.
Good looking out, Gigi.
Don't call her mama.
Thanks,
She's
Gigi.
only 25 years old.
Gigi, what up?
Thank
Right?
you. Can you repeat that?
Can you repeat that again, please?
It's the bomb.
Okay?
Thanks, Gigi.
All right. So if you were to enter here, your stop loss supposed to go a few pips below
Clint,
the
could you
impulse.
repeat the last statement that you said, depending on the pattern,
Yeah, depending on your pattern, the pattern that you get.
what happens, what was your statement after that, depending on the pattern?
No, I didn't. It's coming. It's coming.
I'm sorry.
All right. So you place if you enter at the bottom of the pattern, your stop loss below the impulse. Mind you, I'm telling you guys the real way. A lot of us get away with 10 pip stop loss, because we mastered basically how to get away with a low pip stop loss. Make sense? But this is just strictly traditional way where it's supposed to go. All right. Now, if you were to enter At the breakout of the pattern, your stop loss go right below the pattern. Does everybody understand that?
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
If you were to enter at the breakout of the pattern, your stop loss go below the pattern.
Okay.
Okay, so impulse, correction, depending on the pattern you get, you will get your continuation. Now, what does a continuation mean to us? Can everybody say the word money?
Money, 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 money.
Does everybody understand that?
Yeah. Yes.
Right? Very, very simple. Money. Okay? So, how many steps does it take to get to your money?
1. 3 steps.
3.
3 steps. Right? So, if step 1 and 2 don't happen, what does that mean to you?
There is no step.
Don't get in.
Don't enter.
There's no money.
touch it.
You shouldn't be looking to enter, right? So, right? So look, impulse, correction, continuation. Okay? Let me break this analogy down. Can I holler at my man Brandon real fast?
Yes, sir.
Brandon, what's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot, man.
Not a whole lot. Come on, man. I heard you've been
Just trying to get this knowledge.
All right, so let me ask you something, brother, right? So let me break down what impulse, correction, continuation would mean to fellas like us, okay? So Brandon, you're scrolling through Instagram, right? Facebook, whatever the popular thing is today, okay? And you get a real impulsive move by sliding to somebody's DM, okay? Right? Okay, hey man, listen, love, you're beautiful. I would love to do dinner with you Sunday at 8 p.m. I made reservations because you're a gentleman, right? Right? You smooth, right? You already made the reservations. You took a screenshot and you sent it to her to show her that it's real. You're not BSing, right? That's what you do, right, Brandon?
That's right. You sound just like me, Clint.
I appreciate you, brother. I'm putting you out there so the ladies know that you're a gentleman out there, right? Right? So they can put a face to the voice, okay? So when you do that, do you go to the restaurant Saturday at 8 and wait for the young lady?
No, you pick.
I'm going to go pick her up.
No. Listen to what I'm saying now. After you sent the DM, you show you made reservations, do you just go to the restaurant and wait for her?
Oh, nah. I mean, I want to make sure, I'm going to confirm with her we're on the same page.
So if she never answered you, it should be no reason why you're at that restaurant.
That's right.
God, that listen, man, it's a party or two. She'll be here anytime now. Right?
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Does that make sense?
That does.
Right? So basically, when the correction happened, that's her doing what? Saying, yo, Brandon, I would love to do dinner with you Saturday at 8. So unless she does that, it should be no reason why you're where?
At the restaurant.
At the restaurant.
At the restaurant. It's when she finally hits you back. That's when you do what? You go to.
Yeah, I like it.
That's when you make that move.
That's right.
That makes sense, everybody?
Yeah, that's the confirmation.
Right? A lot of you guys be going to the restaurant before anybody say anything back and wondering where my money at.
For real.
Why am I losing money? Right? So does everybody understand this concept? Impulse, correction, continuation.
Yes.
Yes.
Impulse tells you direction of the market. Impulse, no pattern happens. Right? And number one rule with an impulse, do not trade against it. Okay? Correction basically gives you a pattern. Correction confirms the impulsive move. And then the pattern that you get will cause you to get to what? Your continuation. And very simple, continuation to us means money. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you actually point
Can
that
I
out?
ask a question?
I hope I'm dropping nuggets for you people today, man. I heard somebody
Can
had
I
a
ask a
question.
question? Yes.
You just
I followed you when you said that if we're entering at the breakout of the pattern, then we would put the stop loss underneath the pattern, underneath the channel, correct?
so if you
But
enter here, stop loss is supposed to go here. If you enter here, the stop loss is supposed to go here. So let me break that down to you. You didn't have to finish your question, right? Because if this is our impulse, this is our correction, don't our continuation look like our impulse?
yes, it does.
It
So if
does.
I told you that if you enter at the bottom pattern, your stop loss is supposed to go below or above your impulse, why wouldn't you put your stop loss here, below or above our new impulse?
Yes, I got you.
Make sense?
Yep, got you. Thank
No.
you.
Did you have a deeper question, or did I anticipate it correctly?
You anticipated correctly. Thanks.
I appreciate you, love. What's your name?
Linus.
Lennis. Okay, I don't like to talk to strangers, so I like to people names. Okay, Mama told me don't talk and take candies from strangers. Did y'all get taught that?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Hey,
Right?
I got a question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, my name's Malachi. Hey,
Malachi, what's going on, brother?
hey, man, what you just explained about the impulse and the correction, I see what you drew out, but can you point that out actually on the chart?
On the chart, very simple, right? Right here, what did we get here?
Impulse.
Impulse.
Impulse. What did the market do?
Correct. Correct.
When you got this impulse, did you see a pattern?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You saw a pattern when you got this impulse.
Oh, no.
No.
Did you see a pattern?
No.
Imagine trying to buy this. Imagine trying to buy this impulse. What would happen to you?
You lose all your money.
Blown account.
Negative.
Okay. Then what happened? We got our correction. When we got this correction, did we get a pattern?
Yes.
Yes.
And then that led to what?
Continuation.
Continuation.
If you would have saw this move, this would have led to 1,700 pips. I don't know what that would have did for you and your family.
Wow.
Okay. So let's do this again. This is an impulse. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
This is our
Yes,
what?
sir.
Yes.
What is this?
Correction.
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 Right? Now, what are we anticipating?
Breakout.
A continuation.
Continuation. Right? Every time it touched the top of your pattern, what happened?
So
What happened when it touched the top of your pattern?
It
What happened
reverses.
when it touched the top of your pattern?
700.
What
It
happened when it
reverses
touched the top of your
themselves.
pattern? Now, whoever been following me last year, what was the main pair I told everybody keep their eye on?
You can.
Then anybody catch any of the moves that I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I caught him on the way up.
I didn't know you did.
yes, sir.
Okay, so for the Malachi, was able to show you an example of it on the charts? No, yes, maybe. I don't know. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was muted. I was muted. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate you, brother. Okay.
Question.
So, okay, guys, I'm listening.
One more question, Linus here.
Hey.
You, hello?
Yes. Hey, how you doing? What's your
Yes,
question?
we always draw the trend lines from the bodies of the candles. That's what I'm seeing you doing. Is that so?
Yes, you don't go through the bodies unless you're showcasing the break.
So I mean, I've heard of some people saying go wick to wick and some people saying go body to body.
That's
You always go body to body?
There's no right or wrong. I go through wicks, but I wouldn't say you're doing something wrong if you did wick to wick. That's depending on the person. Make sense?
Okay, but you personally stick with the bodies.
Yeah, stick with the bodies.
Okay, thank you. I'll do what you do.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Quick question.
Yes.
Question before you go. My name is Bilal.
We're going to be on the weekly forever. Go ahead. What's your question?
I just need to know. I'm a vision person, so I'm looking at what you're doing, and it's really like exciting. So, just real quick, when you said like the impulse, because I have to draw it down so that when I review the notes after the call, I need to make sure that I have a full understanding. Can you just draw like the little circular eclipse of where you would get in at as far as the end post? Because I'm like actually drawing this as you're doing this.
Get in on. We never get in on the end post.
No, I mean not getting on the end post. Excuse me. As far as the stop loss. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Well, the weekly would be a horrible, horrible way, right? Because this will be our entries. Remember, we don't join in on the weekly. We join in on the lower time frame. But technically, the stop loss is supposed to go here. So picture this on a smaller time frame.
Okay, got you.
I will show you an example of this one because if you were to have a stop loss there, let's say if you entered here, I don't think nobody here can have enough capital for 900 pip stop loss. No, not at all, right? So I'll show you it on a smaller time frame, okay?
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay. What's your question?
My name's Johnny, by the way. And
Your name is who?
Johnny, like Johnny Bravo.
Oh, Johnny Bravo. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. What's up, brother?
All right, so basically, I have a phone. I plan on buying a laptop, but I don't understand this on a from where it is because on the phone it don't look like this.
My number one rule: do not trade on your phone. Only use your phone to place your trade in.
Okay, so I need to get a laptop.
I lost a lot of money trying to analyze on the phone.
So I need to get a laptop, basically.
I would highly suggest.
Recommend. Okay, all right.
But I know some killers out there that they do it straight from their phone. I'm just speaking from my personal experience.
Yeah, because I'm experiencing something like that because I really can't understand it as well.
Yes, I was experiencing the same thing.
It can be a very cheap laptop. You know, all you're going to need is Trading View.
I'm getting something from the pawn shop.
Yeah, you can still execute the trade. You can get a brand new laptop for $200 or $150 or a tablet. It doesn't have to be expensive.
From Walmart.
I'm a little different, man.
Check Newegg. Newegg.com has laptops for anywhere between $50 and $100. That's where I just got my laptop from.
I'm a little
different. That website.
The website is called Newegg. NEWEGG.com.
Thank you.
I'm a little different, man.
Too easy.
Right? My outlook on that, it's yes, you can if you want a starter laptop, but eventually you're going to want to invest into yourself and get a big boy. Make sense? Like one of my friends, one of my close friends, he just cast out on a big monitor. That's me. I invest in a lot of money into my laptop as well. Make sense? Invest in yourself. If you're going to take trading serious, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I plan on taking this serious.
Okay, if you plan on taking it serious, yes, get a starter, but you should be working your way to do what?
That makes sense.
Okay, so now let's work our way down to the daily, right? I don't think we're going to get through all three pairs tonight. Right, people? All right. So
yeah, let's let him finish analyzing this chart and then ask our questions. Because usually this should take like 30 seconds to mark up a chart, guys. And I know we're all excited and learning something new. Let him run through it, and then he can do it on another pair. He wants to cover like 3 pairs, and we'll keep asking questions at the perfect interval.
Okay. So, right, as you can see, what does weekly look like? I mean, daily. Sorry. Look a little choppy, right? Listen, my number one rule, if something looks choppy to you, right, keep it very simple. Drop down to a lower time frame so you get a clearer picture. Make sense? Now, we're not going to sit there, scratch our head, and trying to put Frankenstein back together. Okay? So let's go for hour. Okay? So right here, just a little clearer. Give me a second. My dog is.
Somebody potong.
Yeah, he's getting his dog quiet. Are you guys learning anything so far? Everybody learning?
Definitely.
Yes.
Great experience. Great experience.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, GG.
I've learned
Be
so
rich.
much already.
Yeah, Clint is awesome. And before we get off tonight, we'll drop you a link to his free Telegram. You can all subscribe.
Thanks.
Please do, because I would really love to follow him on all social media.
And where is this exactly going to be recorded at? What channel?
You can go to YouTube tomorrow and type in ForexNChill, one word, just like on the announcement. And this is like his third session for me, so he brings down the house every time.
Awesome.
Again, thanks, Gigi.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, my dog is in town, man. All right, so we could come here. We could see that price been what?
Trending upwards. Upward.
Upwards.
Does anybody see this right here? Oops. Sorry.
Yes.
Right? So this whole thing's our basically our impulsive move, right? But price has been ranging, haven't been above here. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Right? So boom. So now we got price locked in beautifully on our 4-hour time frame. Does this look clean to everybody?
Yes.
Dessert. Right?
Yeah, there.
Perfect.
I got a question. One question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That line, that's the line that you draw, and that's support and resistance, right?
If you want to call it that, sure. Support and resistance.
All right.
Right? This is resistance. This is support. All right. Okay. Let's drop down to our 1-hour time frame. Okay, guys. So right here, we could clearly see this was our what, guys? Impulse, right? So again, remember, guys, patterns can form inside of patterns, okay? Boom. So we got this here. So right now we are at the top of this pattern here, okay? So I believe the young man name was Malachi. I wanted to notice.
Yes, I'm here.
So this will be an ideal entry point, right? To go
No,
for
that was me. I'm sorry.
To go for
So
the
loud.
okay. So remember on the 1 hour, so our stop loss is supposed to go above here, okay? Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Yes.
So technically, you're supposed to have like a 53 pip stop loss on this, but me personally, I would lower my risk a little bit, right? To basically above the pattern like here. See that? I'll get away with a nice 30 pip stop loss here. This is what I would do. But the difference between me is I don't mind losing. Does that make sense? To get back in to go for the move. As long as price does not surpass this area. Is that understood, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I confuse anybody with that?
Nah.
Yes, you confused me.
I confused you.
I
Okay.
don't understand why you reduced the stop loss.
Why I reduced it? Me personally, I don't like big stop losses. Okay? See me?
But wouldn't that increase the chance of it getting hit?
Oh yeah,
Which would
but
throw you out of the trade?
I guess you didn't hear what I said before, okay? I don't mind taking a loss and look for another entry.
Okay. I got your context now. I heard you, but I didn't quite understand
Okay.
what you were saying.
Yeah, that's just me personally. Make sense?
And is she done? And my question again was, are we on the uptrend, you said?
Yeah, are we on the uptrend?
We're on the uptrend, correct?
Okay, so I guess you must be highlighting this area here.
No, I guess my question was, you said you was going to put your stop loss above where the second line, women, you got the long line, the short line, and then the really, really short line. You said you was going to put your stop loss.
What is this to us?
Impulse.
Impulse.
What does the impulse? What does the impulse tell you?
We're trying to get a downtrend.
Oh, the impulse give you the direction of the trend.
Right? And what is this to us?
The
correction.
Correction.
This correction is what's the job of this correction?
To confirm the impulse, the direction the market wants to move.
And then what am I currently looking for?
You don't want to go above that, because if you go above that, then you know that. Okay. I'm sorry, I got it now. Thank you.
So if we go to above there, okay, If we go above there, there's a good chance that we are heading to this structure here. Make sense?
Yeah, and you could just
No, I'm sorry. If we go above there, let's go on the daily.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense. Yeah.
If we go above this line here, our next touch will be where? Here. And then what would we look to do again?
Sell off.
Come back down.
We'll be looking to sell again.
All right. If it were to break this structure here, we had to where?
It would be
next high.
where your original impulse started at.
Meanwhile, you see how simple? See how simple that was?
Yeah, I like it.
You see why I say boxing, price, and react?
Yeah, boxing, price, and react.
Hey, Clint.
Yes.
Got a question. If it break that up, if it break the up there where your stop loss is at, your stop loss is at up at the top. If it break that line, the trend line up there, yeah, right there.
The real one or the stop
right there.
loss modified?
Yeah, right there. Yeah,
Okay.
right there. If it break that, you don't wait for the retest. You just if it break, you just enter in for a buy.
No.
Wait for the retest, right?
Always look at the bigger picture. This is our impulse, right? So this can be a short-term buy, okay? So in order for us to buy this, what do you think have to happen?
We need an impulse and a correction to the upside.
Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta test support.
Make sense? You would need an impulse, a correction, and then maybe you get the short-term buy to this structure here.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Remember, if there's no impulse, no correction, there's no what?
No trade. Don't enter.
No trade.
No money.
No money.
No money. Yeah. No continuation, no money.
Don't show up at the restaurant.
Right? Does everybody, and then if we get this move right here, right? Our first TP be right here for about, there you go, about 100 pips, 98 pips. Our second TP could be right here at this structure here for 150. Our next one will be at the trend line. So about 200 pips. Then if it were to break this, remember guys, always keep the bigger picture in mind. If it were to break that, we can eventually be going where? Here.
Right, the bottom.
All the way to the green line. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Clint, for the people who don't know, what is TP?
TP? Okay, take profit. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the type of crowd I got tonight?
Yeah.
Everybody know what a pip is?
Yeah.
You got some people who do not know what a pip is. Serious.
I am Mayor Academy.
Okay, so you know what a pip is?
You should definitely know what a pip is.
Interest point.
Yeah, so just think about pip as a point. Make sense? Every point the market goes in your way, guess what? You make money. Every point the market goes against you, you're losing money. Make sense? Very simple. Now, your TPs, you take profit. So you set targets that you want the market to hit. So when it hit it, the broker can take you out with money. You put a stop loss in place. So if the market hit that point, the broker could take you out at a small loss. Is that understood?
Complete senior.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
What did you say? Hello?
Say it one more time.
Say what one more time? Your TPs and stop loss?
No. What you were saying about the broker taking you out, and if you break your take profit.
Okay, so
you said the broker can take you out.
So this is let's just say this is my stop loss. Let me put the real one in, okay? This is my TP at this structure right here, right? So I'm risking 55 points in order to get 273 points, okay? My risk to reward is basically $4.95. So basically, I'm risking $1 in order to make $4.93. Is that a good trade?
That's an excellent trade.
Yeah.
That's a good trade, right? You'll do that every day in America.
Yeah.
Right? So now, if the market were to scale up to here and hit this price, you already know that maybe your analysis is off. So you will want your broker to take you out here so you can take a small loss, okay? Now, that's for stop loss. Now, as far as TP, if you go here, you may want your broker to take you here because last time the market hit here, what happened?
Shot up.
It shot up. You will want your broker to come to take you out here with money. Here, you will want your broker to take you out here. Why?
Because of the
It's the
Previous. Look left.
Bought.
Right? And then what happened? What did the market do when it got there?
Went up.
It bought.
Retrace.
It went up. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then, boom. So you will want your broker to take you out here with money. Yes?
Yes.
Of course, down here, right? Because look at this structure here, right? We will want your broker to take you out here because last time it touched here, what the market do? Shot up.
It bought.
So
Yes.
you will want your broker to take you out here with money. Does that make sense?
Yes. So you don't blow your account. Okay, I got it.
No, well, I mean, you're getting money. I hope you're blowing your account.
No. I would want my broker to take me out with money because if he don't take me out with money, that means he's gonna take me out with no money, which means I'm gonna blow my account.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Clint, I got a quick question.
Yes.
On that particular pair right there, can you confirm exactly when to enter in? Because I see that it actually is retracing off that line. Do I enter in off of that bearish candle, or can you explain a little about that?
What are your confirmations?
That the price is actually reacting off that line, that resistance line.
Okay, I'm listening. What else?
And that as far as my knowledge, there's actually some wicks confirming that it's gonna make a reversal move.
Okay, what else?
And that's as far as I can explain.
Engulfing. The MACD.
Okay.
Engulfing candle.
The MACD. Some people uses the MACD. Okay, what else?
Okay.
Bearish engulfing.
I use a little bit of the SMA and the EMA as well.
So your EMA, your SMAs. Okay, what else?
I just sell, get in on the correction.
All right. So look, at the end of the day, right? Everybody has their confirmations. Make sense?
Yes.
So if your confirmations is met, what you should be doing?
Enter in.
If your confirmations is not met, what you should not be doing?
Stay out.
Stay out.
Does that matter? Is that understood to everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? My confirmations could be a little too aggressive for some people, or it could be too slow for certain people. Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's when you have to. You know what takes you from being an amateur investor in the market to a professional investor in the market? One simple thing: back test.
Oh yeah.
Got you. Thank God for that replay.
Yes, back test, back test, back test, back test.
But what does your back test look like?
So want me to tell you what I always tell my people to do? Go back to January 1st, 2018. Find trends and write down every single reason why that trend happened, why that trend broke, and why you would have entered the market.
Thank you.
Understood?
Yes. Thank you, Clint.
No problem. Okay, guys. So this will be basically a nice trade idea for next week.
Hey, can you hear me?
Nice trade idea for next week. All right, beautiful. Gigi, do we share charts here or?
Go right ahead. It's your show, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to snuck to grab me a piece of pizza.
Yeah, I've been trying to eat my rice and peas for the longest. Yeah. All right, guys. Here's a chart for you. So I'm gonna go one more chart. I think Brandon was next. Brandon, what you told me? EU, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do EU, and then I'm gonna get into mindset. Okay.
Excuse me, Clint. I have a question.
Oh, sure. What's your question?
Okay. You normally say that you're a swing trader, right?
I normally say.
Yeah. You're a
always.
swing trader. I get it. So when do swing traders move their stop loss? Like because you don't want to move your stop loss too close and get taken out the trade before like.
Okay, so let me answer that question, right? That's to each his own, okay? Reason why I say that, your number one job as an investor is simple: protect your money. Can anybody say that? What's your number one job as an investor?
Protect your money.
Protect your money.
Protect
What
your
is,
money.
what is your second job as a trader?
Protect your money.
No, your second job is to make money.
Make money.
Grow your money. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that I said that I didn't put that first, to make money?
No.
Right? Your number one job is to protect your money. Okay? So let's say you're 30 pips in. My general rule, okay? Y'all listening? My personal general rule is if I'm risking 30 pips, once I'm 30 pips in profit, go to break even. Because that's like a one-to-one trade. You don't want to cover your stop loss and then it retrace back onto you and then it hit your stop loss like, whoa, I was just up 30 pips. Why I didn't go to break even? So how many pips you're risking, my general rule is once you go up that many pips, go to break even. Can the market come back and retrace and hit you? Yes. But does that matter to you guys? It's certain. You know why? Because you did your number one rule. You protected your money. Is that understood?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
So, to
CC.
answer your question, my general rule is simple, okay? Whatever pips you're risking, 20, 30, 40, 50, 15, 10, once you're up that many pips, go to break even.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. What's your name?
Hey, this is Malachi again.
Oh, what's up, Malachi? What's going on, brother?
Hey, what you said a minute ago about being a professional and going back a year back and taking a look to see why a trend did what it did. You said
Yes.
write that down. So how exactly will we know why it did what it did?
You said, so how do we know how it did what it did?
Not how, but you said write down why it did what it did.
Okay, let's go to GU. Okay. Let's go to our chart. Let's delete everything. Let's go back to 18. I'm assuming everybody here doesn't know how to back test. Okay, let's go back here.
No, I've been in about a week.
That's okay. It's okay, brother. Okay. We could clearly see that this have been what? An uptrend.
Okay.
Uptrend, right? Right? So boom. So this right here was our what? First what? Impulse. This right here was our what?
Correction.
Correction.
And then that led to what?
Continuation.
Impulse.
That led to what?
Correction.
Correction.
That led to what?
Continuation.
Impulse.
That led to what?
Correction.
Correction.
And this led to our reversal. Yeah. So now let's break this down. Yeah?
Rising wedge.
Let's break this down. Huh? So, number one tool I personally like to use to get retracements, it's fibs. Swing low to swing high. Okay. Where did the market come to? 618. Okay, boom. So I got an impulse. It retraced back to 618. Maybe that should be a key fib level. I should definitely.
Yes.
Okay, boom. Wait a minute. Look at my EMAs. My 9 EMAs above my 50. And I'm starting to see a trend. As
All
long
right.
as my 9 EMAs above my 50, I should be looking for what? Buys. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at my MACD. What did my MACD do right here? Who was that? Who was that? Okay. What did my MACD do right here? Let's go here. Let's look at it. Okay. Wait a minute. It crossed over. Nope. But it's above my histogram, right? So if price above my histogram, that usually means I'm in a buy. Okay, boom. That's good. So if I would have took this trade, I would have risked about what? 35 pips? Then I would have made what? About 70. If I would have just got out right there. And wait a minute, it hit my fib extension at the negative 618. Maybe that should be a thing. Key point, it hits negative 618 fib extension. Maybe that could be my take profit points for the future. Okay? So now you got some rules. Unless the trade hits the what? 618 on your fib. Unless your 9 EMA is above, right? And unless your MACD line, signal line is above your histogram, you should not be doing what?
Shouldn't be
Should
so.
be entering the market. Yes.
Got
Right.
you.
Okay. Okay. Boom. We got that. So let's delete this. Let's delete this right here. Okay. Let's run this test again. This
So
was
Clint, you're using a 9. You said the 9 EMA.
I need some water.
Drop that cash out.
Where's my? Oh, here, cash out. No, I'm joking. I'm using the 9 and 50 EMA. Okay.
Time to pass the love off and play it around.
All right. 9 and 50 EMA. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's how y'all know I do this.
Thank you.
That's how y'all know I do this out of love, man. So look, get this in post, right? Correction. What did it come to? 50. Did it come to the 50? Oh, 38. I apologize. Came to 38, right? Boom. Okay. That's another thing. That's another key fib level to 38. Wait a minute. I got a rejection off my what? What is this to you guys? What is it?
Double confirmation.
Trend line.
My trend line. Got a rejection off my trend. Oh, you know what? So, and where's my 9 EMA at?
Above. It's above the 50.
In the buy position.
Above the 50, and my price is above the 50. Remember, don't leave out those small details. Okay?
What's the 9 EMA?
Okay? So my 9 EMA is above. Oh, above and is above the 50, right? What is my thing doing? Wait a minute.
It's above your MACD.
It's above the MACD. Wait a minute. Last time I took this trade, I made 70 pips. Let's get money with this. Okay, came here. This was our entry, right? And we got how many pips?
118.
118. But we told ourselves maybe we get out the negative fib extension, right? What is this? 70 pips again. And I was risking the same what? 35 pips. Make sense? Now let's run this test back again. Are y'all writing notes? Because I'm back testing right now.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Am I doing this for no reason, or are people's going to actually back test?
Back test.
Back test.
Back test.
Let's do it.
Oh, swing high to swing low. Oh, what happened here? Where did we come to? 38. Wait, we went to 38 here. That could be another thing. 38. Okay, bet. Boom. It's priced above my 9 EMA.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, where's my MACD at?
It's above.
Above, right? Above the histogram. So am I good for this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what a 9 EMA is.
Say it again. It's just an indicator. So this is not like what you have to do, the 9 and 50. You got to find what's good for you. Make sense? You could back test this with nothing on your screen, like this, clean chart, and do the same thing. Understood?
Yes.
Right? So let's go back. Boom. So price is above, right? Price is above here, right? What did we get? How many pips did we get? 114. And guess what? Oh, wait a minute. I cashed out at my negative 618. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Am I still here? Did I lose
Yeah.
connection? Okay. Boom. So what happened here? Price started falling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's delete everything. This is our impulse. What is this?
Correction.
Our correction. Okay. Let's see how we can get this out. Okay. Fibs, right? Boom. Come here. Fibs. Okay. Boom. Top of the pattern. Okay. That's good. Right?
Hello.
That could be one confirmation. Yes?
Hi, Clint.
Yes.
What's a fib setting?
What's the what?
Fibonacci setting.
What's the fib setting?
Yes.
My fib setting is right here, bro. You see it?
Trying to copy it.
Okay.
Don't worry, we have the replay tomorrow, guys. Hey, let's let him get through a chart, and after he marks up, ask him the questions, because like right now, stopping him, you're going to miss how to do it from step A to Z. and get the whole outlook. Let him go through it and then break it down.
Okay, so look, boom, right? Where did we come to? 786. Okay, I could write that down. 786. Boom. Top of the pattern. Boom. But guess what? My 90 EMA is above my 50. So maybe that's not a good time to enter because when my 90 EMA was above my 50 last time, what happened?
Price shot up.
It went up.
Went up.
It went up, right? So maybe I need to wait for my 90 EMA to be where?
Downside.
Below the 50. Oh, 90 EMA is below the 50 here. Boom. This could be my what? My entry. Where are we now? What happened to my MACD?
Below the histogram.
Everything's below the histogram, right?
It crossed.
Right. So from my entry here, right? How many pips did I get?
97.
97 pips. Does that make sense?
It does.
And you do that for a whole year. Do it, do it, do it, do it. And then you're going to have enough data to come up with what?
A plan.
This is the type of things that I was doing 12 hours, 10 hours a day, basically putting 5 years worth of work into 6 months to make me successful. How many of you guys are willing to put in this type of work?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how.
Me.
I am willing to do that.
Okay. All right, guys. So
I'm
let's
trying to retire.
okay. If you're trying to retire, you won't retire. So
Just for my current job, I'm willing to do this all day.
are you trying to retire or are you going to retire?
I'm gonna retire.
I'm
Why
retire,
you don't
no
say?
doubt.
So let's go your USD real fast. Finish marking this up. 3 most important time frames.
Monthly, weekly, daily.
Weekly and daily.
Okay, we can clearly see that we are in a
Downtrend.
downtrend. We can clearly see the market hasn't been below here. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to weekly. Weekly, what it look like? Chop City. Yes? Right? So are we going to spend our time trying to put Frankenstein together?
No.
We're going to drop time frame.
Let's go daily. Daily, we can clearly see that we've been on a what type of trend?
Downtrend.
How many touches do we need to our trend line?
3.
2 to 3.
2.
2.
2.
3 to confirm.
Huh?
2 touches.
2.
2 touches.
3.
3 or more touches give you what?
Confirm.
Confirmation.
2 or more touches give you a trend, and 3 give you a confirmation.
Okay, so this right here, right, is point A, right? I like to get closest price as possible, right? So let me take point B.
Right, so you give more touches.
How many touches do I have here?
3.
So is this, did I do anything wrong?
No.
No.
Not at all, right? Come here. We even come here. Look left, guys. If we look left, last time the market came to this point, what happened?
Shot up.
Shot up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on
The
here,
reversal pattern as well.
we can
That's a retest going back.
showcase this. Okay. So now, let's go to 4 hour. Okay. Let's back out. Okay, this is nice and clean. We don't need to make no adjustments to this. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So what the bottom of this yellow line telling us?
Bye.
It's rejecting.
Hmm?
It's bouncing off that trend line.
Bouncing off, right? We can take so now let's go to 1 hour. Okay. Now we're on the 1 hour time frame. We can take our horizontal ray. We could just block this off. Boom. We are getting real close to what?
Getting ready to find an entry point.
Okay. Well, guess what? What type of trend we been on?
Downtrend.
Downtrend, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
We broke that trend line.
Broken.
Right? So what is this right here?
A reverse.
Pulse. What's currently happening here?
Correction.
Correction.
So what are we going to be anticipating?
What'd you say?
And
I need to
upward and impulse up.
Bye. Going up, baby.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Impulse.
Yes.
Correction. We anticipating.
I love this session, dude. It's a good session.
Continuation.
Hey, Clint, just give me 1 second. Hey, guys, if you got music in the background, mute your mics. Okay, this guy's coming on his own personal time, so give him that respect.
Thank you. I was getting ready to do the same. I was getting ready to remove some folks.
Because I'm telling you, we'll bounce you so fast and make your head swim.
Impulse. Correction. And we are looking for what?
Continuation.
Continuation.
Based off of this would be a nice trade idea right here. Okay. Settings. Oops.
About the green and red line.
Perfect. You can put a nice little 30 pips below the low. Nice little 200 pip move up. Remember, don't forget the higher picture, right? What if it breaks here? We can go to the heavens. Still understood?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, guys, do not miss Euro USD, okay? This will be the move. What time is it?
11:25, 11:30.
Chill part.
We don't do time on Friday nights.
30.
What time did we start?
10 o'clock.
It took me, I feel like a rookie again, an hour and a half to mark up 2 charts.
Yeah. But you know what? You had a lot of new people getting a lot of new information tonight.
I apologize, Gigi. I'll take
Man, no apologies needed. You're feeding the people. We appreciate you. Like I'm telling, hey guys, when you have a very successful trader give up their Friday night for free, he's got his beautiful wife there at home. This man deserves a virtual standing ovation.
Thank
so we
you so
go
much.
here to our
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Clint. No, we loves you,
Not
Clint.
kicking me out? All right, guys.
You still got
What you say, Gigi? Pass the plate.
This is your house tonight.
All right, so look, guys, this is the trade idea, okay? So, Gigi, do you disagree with any of my ideas? You could co-sign it to your
No,
people,
sir.
'cause I know, yeah,
Looks
Gigi's
beautiful
a
to me.
very, very good trader herself, a very good investor. So, do you agree with my trade ideas?
Most definitely.
Okay. Did y'all hear Gigi co-sign my 2 trade ideas?
Absolutely.
I'm actually already in this baby from the bottom.
Yeah, me too. But this thing keep coming back for some reason. All right. All right, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So y'all ready for mindset?
Yes, sir.
How about GP, GN?
GN, oh, I love you guys to death. that took 90 minutes for 2 pairs.
It's supposed to take 90 seconds.
Hey, Clint, I got a question for you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I just want to remind everybody, and I would like you to do it. What happens if they get in this trade and they over leverage and something happens to their account? What are you gonna do?
Oh, if you DM me, hey Clint, I'm gonna laugh at you. Just to let you guys know, do not over leverage. Yes, I'm a good trader. Yes, I'm a good investor, but stuff can happen in the market. Make sense? I just gave you guys a high probability trade idea. Does everybody understand what that means?
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
So if you just go off my word, oh, Clint say to look for this, and then you go and on a $200 account drop 5 standards, do not DM me and say I blew my little $200.
Sorry for your loss.
I will laugh. I would just give you the laughing emoji face. Have anybody see that with the 2 tears coming out the side of the eye?
Yeah.
Why do you think I would laugh at you guys?
I'm sorry. That was fun.
Because
we should know better.
Follow your own
You
confirmation.
forgot about rule 1.
It's not even about. It's not even the home
Risk
confirmation.
management.
Risk
Risk
management.
management.
Does that make sense? One trade should not blow your account. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Clint,
Mm-hmm.
did you drop the link for EU? Someone's asking. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I did. Unless somebody private me and then only they got it. Nope, nobody private me.
Yeah, I think the chat moved so fast. Everybody was telling you thank you.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Okay. So what I want okay, can we talk about money today?
Yes, sir, because the skill set is nothing without the mindset.
That's right.
So I wanted to cover about money. Gigi know when I come on her, I just strictly talk about money for mindset. Right. Gigi, did anybody here see my other videos with the 4 bank accounts and what was the other one I gave?
It's got like 1,000 views.
What was the other one I gave out to you? My first one ever. I think I was just talking about the power of mind. I don't know. But this time I'm gonna talk about more money, okay? Can anybody say more money with me?
More money.
More money.
More
money.
More money. Okay, so here, let me ask you guys a question, right? When it comes to the Forex market, okay? Does anybody here knows how to manage their money? Nobody here knows how to manage their money?
Don't ever leverage.
Yeah, don't over leverage.
No, it's deeper than that.
After you get the money, what you gonna do?
Reward management.
Withdraw.
That's risk. That's risk management. All right, let me ask you this question. Does anybody here knows what qualifies you as a profitable trader?
Hitting that withdrawal button.
Consistency.
Compound effect.
Compound. So compound makes you a profitable trader?
Consistent profit.
All of the
Minimize
above.
your loss.
The digits. The digits.
More wins and losses.
Focus on generational wealth.
Okay. So what if I told you guys, right? So there's 2 roads, okay? There's 2 roads in the Forex market, okay? I'm gonna showcase road number 1. Gigi, give me a typical starting point with somebody's trading account. That's very achievable. Is $1,000 achievable? 5,000, 10,000? How much money you guys have? $1,000?
Just go with 1,000.
1,000? Okay. She said, hey man, do not go over 1,000 now. I'm gonna relate to this one, okay? So $1,000, right? So what if you're the trader, right? That go from 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000, right? Let's put this guy here. This is road number 1, okay? And then road number 2, it's you go from 1,000 to 1,500. Okay. So I'm about to break this down. Can anybody see this? Is this clear? Do I need to change the color?
It's all good.
You good.
Let me make it bright. 24. Everybody can see this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me make it bright. 24. Okay. No. This is supposed to be 2,500. Okay. So I'm gonna do two things from you guys, okay? Road number 1, you're the person that compounds great, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, you got to 5,000, okay? Road number 2, you got from 1,000 to 2,500, okay? But when you got to 1,000, 2,500, you stop trading, not like completely like, oh, I'm done with trading, I mastered it, right? But you withdraw, let's say $1,000, okay? What's the guy would you want to be? Point A or point B?
Point A for real.
Point D.
Point A or point B? Which one would you want to be?
Point A.
Point A? So everybody want to be point A, right?
I think you can be either one depending on what your mindset is. You can accomplish.
Exactly.
Okay. I got something for you guys. Which one you rather be? Point A? Everybody want to be point A?
Point A.
Okay. So what if I told you point B is the best route to go?
We go with that route.
Right? This is the reason why, okay? So I'm pretty sure, and I'm speaking from experience as well, right? When you're going to compound your money, right? Let's say you took $1,000 account, threw it to 5,000, right? Then what are you going to say in your head? Okay, what's my next goal? Yes? I'm going to go from 5 to what? 10 grand.
10.
Yes.
Does that make sense to everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let me be very transparent with you guys. Even I go on losing streaks. Does anybody here go on losing streaks?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Huh? And the moment you go on a losing streak, what's the first thing you start telling yourself?
Make it back. Not for me.
You gonna make it back.
Not good.
Start revenge trading.
Revenge trade, right? Start revenge trade. I got a very close. I got
to get it back.
I got a very, and then when you go in with that mentality, like, wait a minute, I just had $5,000.
You lose it all.
What'd you start doing now?
Losing more.
You lost
Smaller lots again.
You start increasing your lot sizes.
Yeah, you gonna over leverage.
Oh, y'all been through it, so y'all know.
You over leverage, yep.
Yeah.
Right?
All the way.
Y'all been through it, huh? This $13 was this $1,300. What the hell? What? No, right? But guess what? Guess what, guys? You didn't even get a chance to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. This even happened to me. I've grown an account, right? And then blew it. And go, I didn't even get to see $1 out of that.
That hurts, man.
When the first time that happened, I told myself one thing and one thing only. I will always, always, always withdraw.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you went from 1,000 to 2,500. You withdrew how much? $1,000. Okay. Now, when you withdrew your $1,000, all right, how much money you got left?
15.
2,500.
15.
1,500. Okay. So when you withdrew, what happened? You did what? Made money. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you secured your your investment, your initial investment.
You paid
now
yourself.
You traded market money. You just traded market money now.
Listen, that was my next step I was going to, right? Right? You withdrew your money, one, right? And on top of that, you left for extra what? $500 for what?
Yeah.
Compound purposes. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then let me tell you guys something. Let me give everybody some advice. And be very, very honest, right? Trust me, it's no judgment zone. Everybody been through it, right? In your whole trading career, how many people here have been able to withdraw?
I haven't once, Clint.
I haven't. I've been too focused on compound.
I haven't either.
Not yet. But I'm looking forward to it.
Nobody withdrew in the trade.
I've been too focused on compounding.
Oh, Gigi, what's going on, man? Nobody's withdrawing?
Gigi's eating pizza.
Put that pizza down, Gigi.
I just withdrew a slice of pizza from that box.
Aren't you guys here? Aren't you guys here to make money?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, the money that you see in your trading account, is that your money?
No. Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that your money?
No, that's not your money. That's
It's not yours until you withdraw it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
For the people that see blues on their screen, is that your money?
That's the market's money.
Not until you secure it.
That makes sense. How many times you been up some good money Oh, I'm good. Let me go to sleep like a baby. Wake up the next day. Money going good.
She's choking.
Mm-hmm. Right. God, you must withdraw. Don't wait until you're 6 figures to start withdrawing. Let me tell you, let me be very honest with you. That's dumb as hell. Wait, Gigi, just go on to YouTube. I got to watch my mouth, right? I can't be too passionate.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's called ForexNChill, man.
Yeah. Don't want to be too passionate on YouTube. Okay?
They'll be all right.
All right, guys? You have to withdraw money. I don't care if it's $10 a week. A typical thing I like to say, withdraw 5 to 10% of your weekly profits. Okay? If you have a big Forex day in the market, let's say your first $1,000 day, your first $2,000 day, your first $500 day, withdraw half of that money. Are you following me, or am I losing? Because everybody getting quiet now.
No, we listening clear.
Tracking.
Yes, make it
Yes,
great.
over
Keeping
here.
it
Yeah, I'm
100.
following.
You keeping it 100.
Great idea.
All right? It doesn't matter if it's a dollar. I would withdraw $10 and wait 24 hours so I could go buy a freaking Subway sandwich. And say Forex paid for it. Does that make sense? Withdraw money. Start creating that little lifestyle. Obviously, you may not be in position where you withdraw money, go get a freaking Lambo, right? But if you could withdraw some money and pay your phone bill, who paid for your phone bill?
Forex.
Imagine not having to touch a check at your job because you had a good profitable week. My first goal when I first retired from my job was, you know what I need to do? My job used to pay me this per month, right? That's my number one goal. To get to that level, at least a withdrawal. That's my withdrawal. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Then I retired my mom. Well, guess what? Guess what had to happen? That went up a little bit, right? So for the people that's quick to say I want to retire somebody, think about that before you go press that button, okay? Right? Withdraw money on a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis. The first thing you should do on your first withdrawal, and I highly suggest this, go buy something physical that you can touch, feel, smell, whatever. Right? Buy it and keep it close. Okay? The reason why I say that, I don't care if it's like a book bag, a laptop, whatever you guys is into, books, whatever, right? So when you're going through it in Forex, and we all do, we all go through our losing streaks, we all go through our bad weeks, our bad days, it happens, okay? That you could look over there to that physical item that you bought and go, wait a minute, Forex bought that right there. Are you I think y'all sleep.
Nah, we here. We up.
I'm not.
I was sitting here trying to think of what I could.
We are absorbing
Oh
all
my
this
goodness.
all this
No,
You are
actually,
so passionate.
I was sitting here trying to decide what to buy tomorrow. Actually, I'm like, dang, Clint got me wanting to withdraw some money tonight.
I know that part.
I wasn't envisioning everything you were saying.
Don't be the trader that go from 1,000 to 5,000 and then go back to 1,000 to 900 and be like, I didn't get to see $1 out of that. First goal always, get to the point where you can withdraw your initial investment. That way you're playing with nothing but market money. If you want to be a little aggressive, sure, why not? Make sense? If you want to test your skill out for real, then like, wait a minute, I really am investing this move. Let me up my lot size. I'm not suggesting anybody to over leverage or anything, right? Because lot size is not only based on the capital, the lot size is also based on skill set as well and knowledge. Okay? Let me test my lot size a little bit here. Let me test my knowledge on this move. Okay? At least then you're playing with what? Nothing but market money. God forbid, knock on wood, it blows. It wasn't my money anyways. Let me start this again. Okay? Somebody called the feds or something? What was that noise? Right? Get in the habit of withdrawing money. I don't care if it's $100 a week. Or have a goal. I'm at 1,000. Once I get to $2,000, I'm gonna withdraw. Like right now, I literally just started a brand new account on February 25th at $1,000, right? I'm up over 80% right now. So I'm almost at 2K with that account. All right. Obviously, I took some wins, I took some losses. It is what it is. Make sense? The purpose of that account is when my brother come home, right? He's gonna be a 2-time felon. Nobody gonna give him a job. Okay? He comes home in November. When he come home in November, we're gonna do a nice big withdrawal. Right? Here's some money for your pocket that's gonna last you about 4 or 5 months. Okay? Now sit next to me and don't go begging nobody for no job. Sit next to me and let me show you how to read these candles. Let me show you how to draw a trend line. That's the purpose of that account. All right? Now, my goal was once I get to 2K, I'm gonna withdraw 500. I'm gonna get to 2K again, withdraw another 500. Right? Then I'll be at $1,500. So basically, I started with $1,000 and I grew about, what's my percentage?
80%.
50. From 1,000 to 1,500 is 50% growth. Right? So now I not only took out my initial investment, but I also have $1,500 in the account. And then from there, I'm going to grow it. And guess what? Even before my brother come home, you know what I'm going to be doing on the regular on that account too? At certain milestones, I'm going to do what? I'm going to be withdrawing money. Make sense? A percentage of that money is definitely going to me because I'm putting in all the work. Yes, and he doesn't know about this. And then another percentage of money is going where? Into a bank account somewhere. When he come home, that's his money. Here, bro, here's a debit card. This is your bank account. I don't think y'all understand the power of the skill set that we're learning. Because if a lot of you guys really, truly understood, you'll be in front of your laptop until you basically fall asleep.
Can I ask a question, Clint? Not trying to get personal. I really am inspired by what you're saying right now. But what if and I'm not trying to make this into a negative thing, but what happened if you don't have nobody in your circle like that? Like you've just been a person that's always after that's been out for you and yourself because you had to get it by yourself due to your upbringing.
Wait, what you mean you have nobody in your circle?
So basically, like me, point blank period, I grew up in a house with no parents. Like I have my grandmother, she's still living. My aunt is taking care of her right now in California. So basically where I'm at, I didn't grow up in the type of family to where it was like we looked out for one another. We all went our own separate ways and we don't talk. You know what I'm saying? So for you and your brother, I would like to do that for one of my brothers, help them with their daughters or help them pay their daughter's education for college when they grow up. I have the option to go to college or trade, but in all actuality, when it boils down to it, I don't have that type of relationship with them. So this is more personal. So that's why when it comes down to this, and I always say, it's they ask me, what is your why? When I tell people that I'm doing it for myself to get me to where I want to be, it's more of oh, I'm coming off at a negative standpoint.
Okay, so let me answer this, right? So at the end of the day, Gigi, you're very, very, I know you be quoting scriptures, right? Gigi, where in the Bible somewhere says you must take the dust out of your eye before you can do it anybody else's?
Yep.
Where's that from? Could you quote that for me?
The gleam in your eye.
Take the beam out of your eye.
Take the mote out of the eye before you take the beam out of the others.
Right. Does everybody understand that? No? Nobody understand that?
Yes, I understand it. Yes.
You understand it, right? So to go with you, bro, before you can help anybody else, who must you help?
Myself.
Bingo.
So it's not negative by you helping yourself. I had to help myself first before I could put myself in position to give up a night like tonight to give y'all this knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if Clint would have quit Forex a year ago?
You wouldn't be here today speaking about it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You need nobody in circle. Now, the relationship with your family, that's your relationship with your family, right? But you said a key component here to me. You didn't say you want money for your brother himself. You say you want a brother for your niece.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need money
My
for.
nieces, I have 4 nieces, yeah.
Your nieces, right? So you can put them through college and you can actually show them the skill set or whatever, yes?
Yes.
So do you need the permission of your brother to tell your niece, listen, man, I got 100 grand waiting for you, pick your college?
I mean, if I speak to them, like, we don't speak. That's the thing.
Listen, there's social media. If you truly feel, think about that. Everybody's on Facebook. Everybody's on Instagram. Do what you got to do to get in contact. Hey, man, your uncle. Hey, I'm not that cool with your father, but I got this money for you. And put it out there. Now, if they don't, and obviously I'm not saying, hey, give it to your brother, let him know.
Of course not.
Directly, right?
Yeah.
And then, hey, if they choose not to take advantage of that, why does it matter to you? I'll drop my cash app.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah, it does.
You can only help who wants to be helped.
Exactly.
Right?
All right. I appreciate that.
Hey, Clint, can I say something real quick? If you look at some of our past Forex and chills, we had someone on here. He had his first 16K day, and he went out and fed 200 families for Thanksgiving, like the full feast. So there's always a way to give back.
Okay. I got you.
Amen.
All right. Make sense, guys?
Yes.
Clinton,
Yep.
hey, how you doing? Question. I mean, this is my first time really trying to understand like market structure. How do you draw them lines? I already got my trading view set up. I got a trading view pro. So how do you the lines that you was drawing with uptrend, downtrend, and all that? How do I do that on my screen?
Oh,
Gotta go to Academy.
You need a tutorial for TradingView?
Okay, okay. So I go to the academy because I did all the basics. So I guess I'm assuming it's in the intermediate in the academy or something like that.
Well, if you're talking about for IML, go to Christopher Derrick session.
To learn how just to draw out them lines on the chart.
Right? Doesn't Christopher Derrick?
Go to
Yeah.
beginners and go to like a Daisy Duncan, Joshua Walls. There's
there's a
go
bunch
to
of them.
IML Academy. Yeah, we're on mindset now.
Has a trading view tutorial.
But at the end of the day, you basically need a tutorial on TradingView. It's very simple. You can YouTube that. Hey, how to properly use TradingView. Make sense? And then right there you
All
go.
right.
Then you just YouTube that, and then from there, watch this video. Watch the videos. I got 3 videos with Gigi. This one will be my 3rd. My trading partners, my brothers, has some videos as well. You can watch those. We all trade the same, and you can catch me every Monday and Thursday night, 8:30 Eastern. Gigi will drop the link, and you can catch Gigi here every Friday. So you haven't missed a Friday.
Hey, Clint.
So you have a lot of places where you learn. Make sense?
Hey, Clint.
Yes.
Right, she could also go on Gigi's YouTube channel. I believe some weeks ago, Gigi did a tutorial how to use TradingView too.
Okay, beautiful. Gigi's, you got all the answers with Gigi. Okay? Okay. So yeah, guys, so let me finish this, right? So always have a goal to withdraw. Or the bare minimum, if your broker offers an internal wallet, right? Or a different separate account where it's not exposed to the trading world, right? You can withdraw to there as well. Until you get some nice capital, then you do one big withdrawal. Make sense? And then you could go spend some money on something or, pay a bill or something like that. Is that understood, everybody?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay. So I'm gonna bring up something now. All right. So, how many people feel you need to be a six-figure investor to live off your account?
No.
Hmm?
No.
I don't think so.
Nobody believes that, right? Me, I'm a true
I'm
believer.
guilty. I was thinking like that in the beginning.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to, right? Me, I'm a true believer that
Not at all.
Yeah.
once you hit five figures, okay, I feel like you can, if you wanted to go the route, right, you could really live off that account, okay? So let's do 10. Nope, I'm missing a 0. 10, 20, 30, 50. We're going to take out 30. Okay. Everybody see this? 10 grand, right? Let's say you have a 10K trading account, okay? And on a monthly basis, you did a bare minimum of getting 10%. How much money is that?
Say that one more time. Clint.
$1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000, okay? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So that 1,000 will equal to what?
$12K a year.
Yearly, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say you got the 20. What's 10% of 20?
2,000.
2?
Yeah, 2.
2K, which will equal what?
24K.
Yearly, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you got 50, so that will give you what?
5K.
And that will equal to what?
60K.
Oops. Yearly. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Let me put this right in the middle. Perfect, right there. Okay? So if your boss, right, your manager, whatever, were to walk into you right now and said, you know what? I really like the way you perform. I'm going to give you a $12,000 increase to your salary. How many of you guys would go to church the next day?
Yeah, of course. And praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Huh? Lord, I knew this hard work was going to pay off, Lord. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Make sense? Am I lying?
No.
Right? So an extra 12K can do significant to your family, for your family, right?
Right.
Am I lying? I don't know y'all people's situation. Am I lying? Am I telling the truth?
Help a little.
Hey, Clint, the people have requested that you plug in your laptop so we don't lose your boss.
No, I already plugged it in.
Okay, thank you.
I was contemplating letting it die and be like, oops, I'm joking. Right? All right, guys? Now, what happened when you reach the 20K mark? Okay? Then you make a minimum of 10% a month. All right? That's an extra what?
2K.
2K a year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean 24K a year. Now, if y'all were to go to church for a 12K increase in your salary, where would you go then for a 24K increase?
I'll be singing in the choir.
We'll probably move into the pastor's house. Say, thank you for praying for me that day.
You'll be on the pulpit preaching.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And think about it. 2K is about average salary per month after taxes in the States. Yeah? Am I bugging or is that about it? About 2K? I think everybody here makes at least 2K a month. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Boom. That's about $500. No. Yep. That's about $500 a week. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. And then 50K right? 10% of that on a monthly basis is what?
500.
5K.
Yeah, 5K, my fault.
5K times 12 give you what?
60.
60K a year. So do you need to be a six-figure investor in order to live off of the fruits of your labor?
Nope.
No.
And think about it like this. I said 10% for the month. Are we going to have 10% days?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometime in half an hour too.
Yes.
Are we going to have 10% weeks?
Yes.
That's possible.
Yes.
Yeah, right? So if you do a bare minimum of 10% for the month, right? What can you do? You can live off this. You can live off this, right? So your number one goal is to become what type of investor?
5-figure.
Profitable investors.
5-figure investor. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right? I'm boring the hell out of that person, I guess.
Nah.
Exactly 12 a.m. They start. That's like the people in church shaking them keys on Sunday.
Right? I'm gonna cover
Right before the benediction.
I'm gonna cover one last thing, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't want to bore nobody.
Mine too.
Yeah, boy.
You're not boring me.
Far from it right now.
Yeah, me.
You're not boring me.
It's either people tired of making money or they tired of learning.
Hey, Clint, are you gonna come next week when Lindor comes? Are you gonna be able to come to North Carolina, South Carolina next week, or Atlanta?
Oh, you muted me, Gigi. I'm like, you can't hear me.
Oh, that wasn't me. I guess the guys probably hit mute all to try to cover up the yawning.
There's Banks. Send me the info, and I'll see how my schedule is.
Terrell's gonna try to come. Have all the IML family here.
Banks, FX, Banks, and then what's the last one there is? Real estate. I hope I spelled that right. Don't want to look dumb on YouTube. Gigi, is my spelling correct?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. So for the banks, okay, on a yearly basis, what the banks give you?
A minimum of
0.125.
1%.
0.125.
I have a $25 account that gets 2 cents every year.
0.125, and I see as high as what?
2%.
3%. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you got 3? Okay.
Listen, I don't have 3. I seen
I haven't seen 3.
3%.
3% in my country if you have 100K and more.
Okay. And then let me do this. Real estate, right? Typically, we look for anywhere between 6%. Where's my percent sign? Oh, yeah, above the 5. Okay, 6% to 12% return. Okay, in real estate. Okay, and mind you, guys, this right here, right, is yearly. Is that understood?
Yes.
This is on a yearly basis, right? Put your money in the bank, you get 0.0002. I've seen that to about 3%, depending. There's some online bankings that do that, where there's no branch, no nothing. There's look online banking, okay? I've seen as high as 3% before. Real estate, we are happy real estate investors, and we could get 6 to 12% ROI. Does everybody know what ROI is?
Yes.
Investment.
All right. So the question I got for you guys is, And everybody feel real estate is a very good investment, yes?
Yes.
Compared to FX.
Yes, most
Yeah,
definitely.
solid.
And how much money do you need to invest into real estate?
$200,000 to 500,000.
20%.
More than a $10 account.
Right? So when it comes to your banks, right, to get real money on your returns on a yearly basis, right, how much money do you need in there?
Too much.
Couple 100,000.
Right?
100K and more.
So why is it that when we come to the Forex market, all right, and on a monthly basis, daily basis, weekly basis, whatever it may be, I like to just say monthly basis, right? My typical rules that I tell my private guys, try to end each week at 5%. It's 4 weeks in a month. So 5 times 4 give you what?
20.
20%. Now, if you have $1,000, if you go for that 20% ROI on a monthly basis, in about 24 months, you'll be a 6-figure investor. Did everybody hear that math?
Yep.
One time.
So that's that 5% a week is equivalent to how many percent a day?
3 to 4%.
Just 1%.
1%.
So are we going to have better weeks than 5%? Of course.
Yeah.
$1,000 account, 20% ROI is how much money?
It's 200.
200. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when it comes to the FX market, that's why I always tell you guys to keep your mindset as an investor at all times. Don't look at it as, oh, I made $10 today. No, you made $10 on a $100 account. You had a 10% increase today.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Pips, percentage, then money. Can y'all say that in order for me?
Pips, percentage, and money.
Percentage and money.
Because the skill set will get you to what?
Pips.
The pips, right? Now, you have to get good at catching pips. Now, once you get to your sweet spot at, wait, I'm great at catching 200 pips a week, then from there, what can you do? You can calculate your what?
Your money.
Percentage.
Make sense? Now, once you have your percentage goal, right, what then you can control?
The paper, the amount of money you make.
The amount of money you make. Are y'all writing those down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I missed the 3 P's. It was pips, percentage, and
Then money.
Money.
oh, I thought it was another P.
Your
Okay.
paper.
So PPM, okay? I know I scared a lot of ladies when I said that real fast. PPM. Okay? Forex market is unlimited, what you can do.
Jeez.
Make sense? So be the consistent trader, right? Think about it like this. What if I had $1 million, right? And I came to you guys and said, hey, which one of you guys are great traders, right? Everybody probably raise their hand, yes? Okay, so what can you do with my $1 million, right? If somebody said, well, I could give you a 30% increase today, and then I could lose about 10%, lose about another 10%, lose about another 5%, and give you another 10% increase, blah, blah, blah. Would I put my money in your hand?
Not a coin.
No.
Heck no.
no.
All right? But what if I went to Gigi with the $1 million? Gigi said, you know what, Clint? I'm going to take some wins. I'm going to take some losses. But I can consistently get you anywhere between 5 to 20% monthly return on your money.
I will take it.
Who you think I will put my money in?
Winner, chicken dinner.
So are you following me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Sure.
Be consistent.
Be consistent. Have a minimum goal that you want to hit, right? Hey, I want to hit a minimum 10% increase per month. Minimum of 20% increase per month. Make sense? Have a goal that you want to hit so you can be consistent and great at it. Make sense? Consistently do it. Now, withdraw money along the way, right? Because you want to enjoy some fruits of your labor. Okay? And guess what? Eventually, 18, 24, 30 months from now, what's going to happen? Nobody knows what's going to happen? Y'all sleep. Right?
I'm going to be living in Belize.
I was gonna say you're gonna be retired and living good.
Does that make sense?
It make a lot of sense to me.
Right? A lot of you guys, I don't think nobody here is over the age of 25 in this chat right now.
I'm 32.
Negative.
I sure ain't.
I'm 33.
Okay, lady? Okay, lady?
Wait.
We in our 30s.
Hey,
I can't get the numbers out.
I see Mrs. Million on for the first time. What's up, Mrs. Million? Thank you for allowing your husband to teach us tonight.
Hello. Oh, hi, guys. Good evening.
This is my first time hearing her voice. Welcome, Mrs. Million.
Mrs. Million.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just wanted to hear him tonight.
Thank God I wasn't flirting tonight, right?
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Amen.
You ain't crazy.
Flirt now, die later.
Right?
No, but go ahead, babe. Continue. Go ahead.
Thank you, Gigi, for the warning. Right?
That's crazy.
All right, guys? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Right? This is not overnight success, right? Anybody private that I take, the first question I ask them is, are you here for generational wealth? If they tell me no, I tell them I'm not the mentor for you. There's a mentor out there for you. If you're trying to create generational wealth out there and enjoy the fruits of your labor along the way, I'm the guy for you. Does that make sense? If you're looking for a quick fit, hey, I can't help you. But if you're looking to impact generations upon generations, right, you can pass this skill set on to whoever you want. Learn this. Take this serious. Know your why. What keeps you going? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Jackie, can I ask you a question?
Yes, babe.
Let me ask you a question. Where did we just come from?
Mexico.
Where are we going next?
Jamaica.
When's the last time I worked a job?
Over a year ago.
Did y'all hear that?
Wow. That's awesome.
Did anybody hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
A little tip, guys. She's older than me, so she's a cool girl, okay?
Shut up. Shut up.
You don't want to know, Clint.
She's going to get you after this.
I
She
sure
going to tie up.
Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Mr. Clint, I know it's getting really late. Can I ask a question if we got to the Q&A point?
Oh, okay. Oh, we did Q&A, Gigi? Okay. I didn't know that. Go ahead. Ask your question.
Other than your market structure, do you ever use other types of strategies?
Strategies? I told y'all before earlier, I have a style for trading. I don't like to say I have like a strategy. Make sense? Because market structure overrules everything. Even if you really look at strategies, it plays into what? Market structure. Make sense? So you understand the market structure, you understand how to make money. You understand how to read patterns, you understand how to make money. Make sense?
Do you ever look at EMAs?
EMAs, yes, but it's not really, I don't really call it like a strategy, is it? Is that a strategy for you guys?
No, I use that for confirmation.
Yeah, not really a strategy, right?
Did you ever go over GN or?
No, I was over.
No, he didn't.
It was over.
Yeah, I wait until Monday for that.
Yeah, it took an hour and a half just to do 2. I never take. I felt like it was when my first time I got homework from my mentor.
That
And
was a first. That was definitely a first.
and I was up for hours, man. And then just for him to tell me it was unique, the homework that I did. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, guys, if you're here to build generational wealth, take this shit serious. Make some good money. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Just put in a work, be consistent. It sounds cliche as hell, but it's truly the real, the real thing about it. Be consistent, put in the work, right? Don't look for the knockout hit every pitch. Wait for your right trade. I always say less is more. Less is more. Can anybody say that with me? Less is more.
Less is
Everybody,
more.
does everybody understand what those 3 words mean?
Less is more.
Does everybody understand what those 3 words mean?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Makes sense? Remember, every time you press buy or sell, you are putting your money at risk. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah. Yes.
So if you're going to put your money at risk, you're going to put your money at risk for something that's what? That's worth it, yes?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Right? Have a minimum goal. Keep hitting the target. Get great at hitting those minimum goals. And then as your skill set get better, what you should do with your goal? Increase it. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Beautiful.
It does.
Like Gigi said, I have a free Telegram group where you not only catch me, you also catch my 2 brothers, my 2 favorite nephews, right? Because I'm their favorite uncle and everything like that. My 2 business partners and everything. You could catch all 3 of us up in that group there as well. The $1 Million Mindset group. Gigi could drop the link so everybody can join if you want. What else I'm doing? Okay, so for anybody between the ages of 15 and 19, my way of giving back is I would mentor you basically for free. So if you ever wanted to connect on that term, you can either hit Gigi up or hit me up and just write the word Young Millionaire Academy. And for the old people here, I am asking for ID. What else do I have? And then from there, I do offer private mentorship as well. I'll just say this just for Gigi's people here, because my price just went up. But for anybody that was on this specific webinar here, 3 people, I would give you my price before it basically went up, right? But other than that, I have regular price. You could DM me on Telegram, my full name, Clint Millien, and just DM the word mentorship or contact Gigi, and Gigi will connect you with me. And then that's pretty much it. Because I do the type of mentorship I offer too is lifetime mentorship. So basically, you'll lock in with me until for life. Does anybody know what that means for life?
I do have one question.
So death do us part.
Valuable.
Yeah,
I have a question.
You're not allowed to say till death do us part because my young lady is here.
Exactly.
Clint, this is Sheila. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. What's your question?
My granddaughter is 16 and she's part of IML. So when you say for life, that means even after she turned 19, right? Because you see it from 15 to
for the babies?
Yes.
Oh, they got me forever.
Okay.
It's going to be in a group setting, so they don't get me. It's not like 1-to-1. Make sense? Unless you're like super struggling, right? But yeah, it's a group setting. The last wave, Gigi, you can tell them about the last wave, about what those kids is already doing in there.
Oh God, we have some teenagers. Some of y'all saw Walter on here a few weeks ago, and he, like, everybody had their jaws dropped. They were just amazed at what he did on the charts. He's going to be a millionaire by the time he's 22 or 23, I'm pretty sure. But these teenagers are are killing the charts. Their brains are just absorbing it. You know, Clint is a part of the IML family. I'll let him decide if he tells you who his mentor is and who he trades with on a daily basis. So you'll see why he's so good at what he does. You know, he just learned from the best of the best here at IML, took it to another level, and he does give back to these teens. And it's just amazing. These kids are never going to have to work for anybody. To see them sitting here flipping accounts, marking up charts, it's just crazy. And they're very dedicated, very dedicated.
Yeah, she real smart. She's 16. She graduated May 21st. And when she started college, she's still going to be 16 when she go to college in the fall. She graduated a year early.
Yeah, they got me for life, man. So
Perfect.
we'll be in a group.
I'll get your link for it. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So yeah, for the young kids, it's basically a group setting. I teach them basically, and it's not just about Forex. Forex is just a vehicle, but I've talked to them about building credit, how to, what you should be investing your money into once you make a good money in Forex and everything. So I talked to them about a lot of stuff. My personal goal with Young Millionaire Academy is 4 years with me to help you crack your first mill. That's my personal goal. Just basically show people you don't necessarily need to go to college, right? One of the young kids DM me the other day, say, hey, Clint, I know I've been a little quiet, but I've been applying everything that you taught me. And because of you and your knowledge, I was able to buy a car straight from Forex.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
And she's only 19 years old.
Nice.
Hey, Clint, do you provide that mentorship for adults that's trying to fix their credit?
You can link up with me for life. I offer lifetime mentorship for adults at a fee. So
Sounds good to me.
You could DM me, and for the love of Gigi, even though my price went up, I won't give you my upscale price that it went up because I love Gigi so much. But you had to have been on this webinar. Hey Gigi, what's the key word? They said text me so I could know they was on this webinar.
ForexNChill.
ForexNChill. So if you text me the word ForexNChill, I'll give you not my upscale price that just happened. I'll give you my original price.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I think I pretty much did everything, right, Gigi?
Yep.
All right, guys. I love every single one of you guys.
Here.
Gigi, thank you so much for having me on your platform. Trust me, I have a platform as well. Oh, would you look at my mentor? That you know I taught that man how to dress. He had all the money in the world, but I taught him how to dress. Right?
You know what?
Thank you, Clint.
I noticed when he started dressing differently. I really did.
Gigi, do me a favor.
Hoodies and
Do me a favor, Gigi. Right? You saw that little part what I just said just now? Can you record it and send it to him?
I definitely will. I'm going to make
He knows, I let the world know that I told him how to dress. A classic white shirt makes everything pop. I told him how to dress, man. All right. So yeah, guys. So Gigi, I know when it comes to having a platform as well, that we don't just let any and everybody just come sit right in front of our platform and talk, because these people trust you. So thank you for allowing me to come on your platform.
Always.
Time to people. I appreciate you guys. Gigi is one of the most well-respected people in this game. I trust her with my heart and my soul. She will lead you to the promised land. Okay? Don't take these Friday nights for granted, because Gigi could charge $5,000, $10,000 for this type of knowledge. And she's bringing it for free. And not only is she giving the knowledge, but she's reaching out to other successful people as well. And obviously that's to tell you the respect we got for her. Because Gigi, how much money did I ask you for to speak tonight?
But I know your time is valuable.
How much money did I ask you for?
None. Zero.
Nothing. Did y'all hear that? That should tell you the respect and love.
And I'm going to tell you now, I have there are people like IML educators coming to me asking to be on this platform. So there's a lot of value being given to you guys here. Clint is IML family. Terrell that came on as IML family. And Marios, you guys met him last week, and he had his first IML TV session. And even though we're not on the same team, we all support each other. There's enough knowledge out here to feed everybody, and that's all it's about. You know, everybody winning.
I like it.
All right, guys. So thank you, Gigi, and everything. Thank you, everybody. I would just like to say one more thing, guys, right? In front of the world so the world can see this. Thank you, Jackie, right? For always supporting me. She was there when I said, yo, you know what, babe? Don't you see how much money I made this week? I don't think I should be working here no more. You know what's the first thing she told me? She said, boy, you better go up in that office and tell a lady you never coming back.
That's right.
Come home, baby. Come home. That's what she told me. She been there through my ups. She been there through my downs. She's seen me blown a few accounts. And not one time did she tell me, baby, you blowing all this money. Don't you know what you could be doing with that money? She said, babe, keep going at it. You're going to eventually push through and everything's coming to fruition. She basically saw this vision at a higher level before I even saw it. That makes sense to everybody.
That's awesome.
So there's a reason why that we gave up a rib to create you a woman, right? Because that means you will always need a strong woman by your side. Jackie,
I agree.
I can't tell you this enough. I love and respect you, girl. And the world is yours, and anything that I can provide in it, I got you. All right?
I love you.
Oh, don't get all soft now, okay?
No, I'm such a cry.
Can
Clint.
everybody do me a favor? I need a favor from everybody. Can everybody light up the chat box or scream out loud? Thank you, Jackie, because she makes a lot of sacrifices.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie.
Jackie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you,
Guys, I
Jackie.
have my mascara and I'm crying outside.
Oh, hey,
Thank you,
Thank you guys so
Jackie.
much.
Thanks for allowing your husband to help us.
I can tell you guys the way that I know this lady takes care of this man, because usually when he's teaching, you can hear him with a mouthful of food. Okay?
You ain't gonna miss no meal.
He's never gonna miss a meal.
Wait a minute, guys. I just overheard something. What you doing outside at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Baby, you know where I'm at.
I'm joking. All right. So, guys, see, if y'all think I make a lot of sacrifices with my time and everything, she makes double the sacrifices. Make sense? Because there's been times I go weeks without seeing her because I'm over here trying to educate everybody. I'm focused on my training and I'm doing a lot of stuff. Right? She never complains about it. She just encouraged me to keep pushing. Make sense? So she deserves all the love and credit, even more. All right, guys? I love every single one of you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me for about 4 hours. Y'all know I like to talk a lot. Hopefully, I gave y'all some good knowledge that y'all could take and take your trading to a new level. If you want to connect with me for private mentorship for 3 people, right? First 3 people that take advantage, I will give you my regular price, not my upscale price. Okay?
I want you to come to Ohio and teach these teachers how to trade.
I'll take care of you as well. Mentorship right there. Okay? And then you can catch me twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Within my group, I'll drop the link and I'll basically go over market structure and everything else. Okay? Love you guys. I'll see you. Gigi, now.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Thank
Right.
you.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
God bless your soul.
Bye. God bless you. Bye.
All right, everybody, we're going to end in a minute, but before we do, if you are in the area or you have friends and family in the area, anybody interested in joining iMarket, you do not have to be a part of my team. This is open to the public. You can come. You can bring anybody with you. Stevenson Lindor is flying into Myrtle Beach Tuesday. Then we're driving over to Pembroke, North Carolina, my hometown, home of the Native Americans, the Lumbee Indians, right outside Fort Bragg. So if anybody can make it, you're more than welcome. If you can't make it and you have people in the area you want to send out, please feel free to do so. All right, this video will be on YouTube by tomorrow evening. I thank you so much for joining, and everybody be blessed and have a great evening.
Thank you, Gigi. Thank you.
So much, Gigi. You're such a blessing.
Thank you, Gigi.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks so much, Gigi.
I really appreciate this. Thank you.
Thank you, Gigi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next Friday night.